Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to another Legacy stream where I feel like attacking with some creatures today. So I decided to boot up some humans. Messaged my friend Eddie Zamora, and we've got a different looking humans list today. Alright, so let's go over what's going on real quick. 21 lands. But there's 3 Canopy lands, 4 Wasteland, and Karakas for utility. We've got 4 Aether Vial, and a bunch of 1-drops. These 1-drops have basically never left the list in my opinion, so they're basically always here, except if you expect a lot of Plague Engineers, I guess it's reasonable to shave on some of these for Giver of Runes, but I kind of don't like that. Thalia is the card that's been shaved. And we've got some disruption, and we've got a bunch of new cards. We've got a Barrin, Tolarian Archmage, with Karakas that's like a sort of very slow draw engine if you want it to be. You can also like loop your Thalia's Lieutenants, or reset your Meddling Mages, or stuff like that. So like Aether Vial becomes even stronger with a card like Barrin in your deck, is my suspicion. Recruiter finds the Barrin, the Pontiff, the Deputy, the Jailer, and, the other cards. I think General Kudro of Drannith is another new addition since I've last played the deck as well. And, I'm not sure how good it is, but it is, like, Incidental Graveyard Hate. It's also a Glorious Anthem, aka a Banalish Marshal. And it has a very fringe ability, which, it can come up if you're, like, grinding your opponent out by drawing 2 cards a turn. Either with this or this. So, I don't expect to activate it, but it could happen, sacrifice 2 humans, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater is not the most cost-efficient rate to kill creatures at, but just having the option to do so, I think, is nice. Mirran Crusader, I think that's a nod to the Oko Uro stuff that's going around. This card's, like, pretty good versus that stuff. I think I have 2. You have two Mirran Crusader for that reason. 2 Sanctum Prelate. This is more of like anti-combo, I don't know. Anti-decks that have very centralized mana costs for non-creature spells, I guess is the best way to put it. And a second Jailer. Some combo hate, some graveyard hate, some removal. Another removal spell, a sweeper, and, some more graveyard hate. So, we're going to give it a go now, and see how we do today. Not Vintage League, but Legacy League. And not Prelim, but League. How's everyone else doing today? I'm a little bit sleepy myself, but, the show must go on. Man, the Gator really crushing it with 8 trophies. Neville shoots with 7. Neville shoot. Punishing waterfalls with 6. Just trying to stay cool here. Cool. Yo, friendo. Yo, friendo, why did you play Blue Red Standstill last Sunday? Oh, Senora Larson is 4-0. Alright, let's see what they're up to. I'm down for this. I'm gonna play my Mother of Rune, or my Noble Hierarch first. Then we'll see what's going on. Yeah. Your deck looked a little bit awkward, but that's okay, Elves? Okay. This is not the matchup I really want. There's no Containment Priests in my sideboard. I wish I had a Plague Engineer in my sideboard as well, but we'll just have to deal with it. Yo, Ed, thanks for the sub. Alright, so I have to decide whether to play Recruiter or Lieutenant and Mother of Runes. Then I'm going to go with Lieutenant and Mother of Runes, and I'm going to play the Lieutenant, then the Mother of Runes to put the counter on the Lieutenant. Go get Pontiff? I could do that too. But then what happens? I guess I should do that though. Right. I wanted to work it all the way out, but... Oh, whoops. I should probably click on the right card. Yep. We'll see what they do this turn. Thalia seems absolutely terrible in this matchup. Meddling Mage seems good because I can shut off their big spells. In fact, I think... Well, we'll see what they do this turn, but... Yeah, that's fair. If we think that they won't just, like, spew everything and, like... Then it might be good to do this, yeah. I'm glad I have the Deputy in my hand as well. I think that's going to be pretty good. Interesting. Alright, so what do I want to do this turn? I'm going to offer... Am I going to offer the trade? Or am I going to play Mother of Runes plus Thalia's Lieutenant this turn? And if that's the case, which order do I do it in? I think I play Lieutenant, then Mother of Runes if I do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Mom plus Deputy, I did consider that. I think that's a little bit weak. But I guess that shuts off a lot of the weird fringe cases of, like, Natural Order into, like, an Archon. But I don't think I care about an Archon. I only care about a Hoof, right? But what exactly would they go off into, Eddie? Like... Yeah, I think you're... I think that you're playing a little bit scared with that play. I think I'm going to do my thing. But I do appreciate the thought process. Oh, shoot. I forgot to change it. Give me 1 second. I'll change it. Eddie. Or, the tonic booth. Alright, the deck list should be updated now. Someone let me know if it is. I'm definitely taking out my Thalias, and I'm probably going to side in Dismember, Cage at least. We're not dead yet. I mean, we're probably dead. So, Eddie, the problem I have with your line of play, which obviously we're dead now, but the problem I have with your line of play, they can just set this up the turn afterwards while I've just deployed a 1/3 instead of trying to kill them. I don't think I want. I don't think I want the game to go long, is what I'm saying. Let's see, 26 minus 5. Alright, yeah, I'm dead. Not really, like... Not really. Like, well, what if they just hold 2 fetches, Eddie? What if they just go fetch, go, then I just play my Deputy of Detention, and then, like, develop very slowly? I feel like that is really playing scared. I don't think this is a matchup for Barrin, actually. Yeah, I don't like playing scared. I just want to kill them. I don't think this is good. I think I'm going to cut... See, that's where I disagree, Lackey. I think it's very doable. I'm gonna cut 1 Freebooter. I could also be talked into cutting a Mage instead. I don't think this is a matchup where you want to get Palace Jailer whatsoever. I think it just introduces a lot of volatility into the matchup. I think if you're ever recruiting, you're going to get either Pontiff or Mirran Crusader. This hand seems... I think this hand's like pretty bad, actually. So this would have to name Wizard. One of these has to name Wizard to deploy this. And my curve's not even good. I think I'm just going to mulligan looking for a better hand. I'm going to ship the second territory, to be quite fair. It seems like my worst card. Maybe I ship Wasteland? Wasteland's not great either a lot of the time, although... Nah, I'm going to just ship territory. might end up picking off like a cradle or something. Do you all agree with shipping the first hand? This is definitely a below average hand. Well, like, I sided out Thalia. Like, obviously I would have Thalia in the matchup versus Storm, so it's not fair to judge it that way, right? Yeah, sometimes you gotta just not get killed fast. That's what the trap is for. I don't like trap versus elves, personally, but I could be wrong there. So many angry emotes from Cliff Dog. I hate how it does the double thing, but obviously I'm taking Glimpse. I'm not even going to Wasteland that. I don't think it's worth it. They have no good attacks and their hand's a single cradle, so I'm pretty far ahead. And they can't really like punk me out because I have double cage. Oh, that's sick, Cliff. It's a sick play. Okay. Alright, good. Yeah, I'm going to just Pontiff their board. And haunt one of my... Haunt the one probably with Green Sun under it. Oh no, there's no haunting yet, of course. But... Alright, game 3. Should I have more... Should I have all my Meddling Mages in? Should I have Trap in on the draw? Yeah, I think Meddling Mage is our best card versus them, because you solely want to... I'm debating these traps and cutting like 2 Thalia's Lieutenant, I think, on the draw. I think I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna cut Lieutenant instead of Mother Runes. Because if you Mother Runes plus Mage on their like payoff, I think that's like a pretty powerful thing to do, Eddie. I don't think I would ever cut Mother of Runes in this match, but I think cutting Thalia's Lieutenant does make sense though. Like, you're just trying to establish a game state, I think especially post-board, where Crusader just kills them. Do you keep? 5 lands is so many. I don't think I'm allowed to keep, even though I do have 2 mages. Seems pretty bad, yeah. I'm gonna mulligan. This is also not great, but I think this is barely a keep. I'm gonna keep and ship the second Noble Hierarch. I think is the plan. Dismember, please. God damn it. There's only 4 Plague Winds, Cliff. I mean, I don't think you're allowed to just mulligan to it. What I'm hoping here is that I get to pick off their 1 payoff spell with Freebooter. Like, go champion, Violent Champion, cast Freebooter, and hope to pick off their 1 spell. But if they have multiple, obviously it's like kind of a disaster. That's good. Actually, I think I'm gonna Noble Hierarch now instead because of that. Instead of champion. Yeah, I agree. It's a very good draw if we can live. Can't be countered. So... Normally I would say I have to take the Decay, but I kind of think I want them to spend their turn casting Decay. Right? I feel like I should just take Green Sun Zenith. One, two, three. Yeah, I'm gonna take Zenith, I think. Don't get me wrong, I'm still not in great shape. I might be fine, though. So their hand's Decay X. They can cast the EOT Decay, and then they'll have like a ton of mana, so I might be in not great shape. Alright. Maybe I'll just draw Pontiff off the top. Alright, I guess I have to try to fade 1 turn. I guess I'll attack and see if they actually do Decay. Maybe they... No, I don't know their other card. They cashed in their Visionary to draw a card, right? So how can I know their last card? And they played the Bayou I knew about, right? Oh, not play the Recruiter and see if they don't go for it? That's actually kind of interesting. Alright, I guess I will do that. One thing that relies upon is them not decaying the vial, but I don't think they're going to ever do that, so I think this is fine. Oh yeah, makes them scared of Containment Priest too, so they might do something different. They killed the freebooter anyways. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, maybe they'll just go for the visionary plan instead. Looks like I'm dead. What's up, JW? Yep, I died. It's okay though. Alright, so we're 0-1, but that's okay. If you enjoy the stream and you have a spare Twitch Prime sub, hit that sub button. If you can't do that, following here is good too. Or on YouTube, or on Twitter. Everything is appreciated. Yeah, the problem is I don't think the Zenith gets better for them, Eddie. I think they're actually forced to call no matter what. Plague Engineer is a carrier. Bedokin J, thank you for the sub. The Twitch Prime sub. Let me know if I should open a chest for you. M. Basket, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is why I always ask. Ask and sometimes you shall receive, you know? Johan, thank you for the follow as well. Is Elves a superior tribe? I don't know. Yeah, this is fine. Weird burn? What does that mean? I mean, my hand's really bad versus Searing Blaze, but the rack instead of Blackface? Searing Blood is really good as well. I mean, it's sort of the same problem, right? Damn, all my lands are non-basics as well. This sort of sucks. For what it's worth, let's not assume our opponent's a he. But let's also figure out what I want to do about this. I want to name human. I think I want to freebooter plus hierarch. Yeah, I think so. And then try to build up a really big okay. Taking a Fire Blast is nothing, so I guess I'll take a Price of Progress. Taking Price. So I'm gonna block with Freebooter on the Swift Spear. If they draw a Bolt, it sucks, but I don't think I can win without making that block. Yeah, maybe they'll never draw a land. I mean, land 2 1-drops plus those. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, And my top card is Champion of the Parish. That's actually pretty good here. So I can go Champ, Lieutenant, Hierarch. Champ, Hierarch, Lieutenant, actually, I think is better. Yeah, whatever I said, I mean to do this. I don't know what I actually said, but this is clearly correct to me because I want to be able to block with this, first off. And second, I'm not playing a land because of Price of Progress. I'm going to just not play any more lands except for these. Like, playing this land out I think is incredibly, incredibly not good. So I think this turn... I Pontiff pump my team. Yeah, Pontiff pump my team. Wasteland will be gas. Yeah. Just swing with the champ. Well, hold on. Let's actually do the math. If I swing with just the champ, it's 7. If I play the Pontiff and pump my team, it's 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is their hand. Actually, I think I'm going to Pontiff. Well, actually, is that... I know Pontiff is a human. That's the point of the deck. That's why I counted 4, 6... I counted +2 on each of these. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. BHMTG, thank you for the follow. Alright. I'm going to make the Pontiff play. I go to 9. Fire Blast plus Burn Spell doesn't kill me, right? Because that Fire Blast plus Burn Spell was only... And I waste myself... Well, I have the Wasteland, right? The Price of Progress won't work. So I'll be at effective 7, I'll be at 3. Uh, 9. Price down to 7, Fire Blast 3. And then they'll take 2 from their Price of Progress. Fuck. Alright. I don't know. Right. I think this is right. Jam, 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 regret. No, I think that's not a good way to play the deck, to be fair. Can attack for 12 and play my waste. I want to block both. Please do not type in all caps. This is not good for them, I think. I think this is really not good for them, actually. Oh, I guess their plan is double Fire Blast plus pop. So they do need a blocker. No, they have 2 Fire Blasts. Well, actually, it looks pretty good for me, right? Does that do it? If I play this, I go to 7. Fire Blast. Fire Blast puts me down to 3. So double Fire Blast would kill me. No, I don't think I'm supposed to cast this then, is the actual answer. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to cast it. I think that actually gets me killed more often than not. Yeah, I go to 5. That's even less good. Going to 5. Okay, hold on. Suppose I cast it. This is 2 power, 2 power. These 2 get blocked. This is 1 power. This puts them to 7. No, I don't have to cast it. Casting it, I think, gets me killed. Because, like, here, okay, suppose I cast it. These are 2 power, this is 1 power. Attack puts them to 7, they block these 2. Then don't they just Fire Blast and Price me? On their turn? So I'm literally not supposed to cast that. I think that is just game losing. So what am I supposed to do then? Again, let's not assume our opponent is male. Does Thalia do it? Yes, Cycling Grove is free. All right. Yeah, I'm just attacking with these 2. No, it's different because if I cast the Lieutenant, I'm literally dead on their turn. JJ. I know they have a Price of Progress in their hand. Their hand is Fire Blast, Price of Progress. So if I play this, I go to 5. I mean, obviously if they draw land, I might be dead as well, but... But if I go to 5, I'm deterministically dead, is what I'm saying. Right? Because then just a Fire Blast plus Price is enough to kill me. So I'm not allowed to cast this. I'm not allowed to cast anything that costs 3 or less, essentially. Yeah, I knew it. They killed my Freebooter, which is why they got the price back. Oh, let's see. What happens if I attack with everything now? They block here. 1, 2, 5, 6. No, I can't. Well, I can't cast Thalia. If I cast Thalia, they just kill me with the Thalia on the stack. The jig is up. Okay, suppose I cast Thalia. I end up at 5 because of these 2. They float 2, cast Fire Blast, play Price of Progress with Thalia on the stack. I cannot do that. What I can do is just attack with all my creatures. I don't care if they kill one of these. They've outlived their usefulness. Alright, now what happens if I cast Thalia? Go to 7. Then price costs 3. Go to 7. Price costs 3. I think now I'm supposed to cast Thalia and not play a land. Wait, hold on. So casting Thalia cuts off nothing, literally. Alright. Guess I just say go. Yeah, I think since Thalia cuts off no outs, I'm not supposed to cast it. Anyways, this was a pretty interesting game. It might not look like it was an interesting game, but it actually was, I think. And Basket, if I played Thalia, they'd just respond with the price of progress, right? Yes, I understand playing Wasteland versus Barrin. This used to come up a lot playing lands versus them. No, they couldn't deal 7 because of the Wasteland Steve. I don't like Barrin in this matchup. I just don't like Palace Jailer. 100 matches versus Burn? Oh, that's something alright. You drew a large number of those because of price of progress? That sounds right. I actually think I want Mirran Crusader because it kills quickly. The jig is always up. I'm not sure I can listen to you anymore because you said a lot of things that would have gotten me killed. I might leave in like 2 vials, but I don't want to leave in all 4, I think. The jig is always up. Why would you assume I don't know this matchup very well as well? That's my counterpoint to you. All right, the jig is up. I'm gonna say this exactly once. Then I'm probably not going to read the chat that much. Look at the cards they played. They played a bunch of Eidolons and Pyrostatic Pillars, so it might be the case that they have less bolts in their deck or less removal spells in their deck than a normal burn deck might. So you should consider that. Alright, I will actually listen to you, but you did not make great arguments, in my opinion. The Vial versus Pillar thing is a good point, but the rest of it, I don't think your other points were that great, personally. This is pretty good, though. I think I'm in a bottom Recruiter. It's like kind of slow. Yeah, that's why I said the point versus Eidolon slash Pillar is a good point, but the rest of the points that the jig is up always made, I don't think were great points. Like, when your argument is, I know the matchup better than almost anyone else, it's hard for me to take them seriously then. Cool, D&T and this deck are not the same deck. Yeah, that's because D&T is a very different deck than this deck. Putting on 2 because of Searing Blood and Price of Progress. Yo, what's up, Fornia? Thank you for the sub. Let me know if I should open a chest for you. Wow, someone wanted me to name one? Just gonna say that naming one did not... The jig is up. I analyzed their hand. It felt a lot like they had a Searing Blood. They left up 2 mana on turn 2. They didn't... Okay, analyze it. They played Guide. Turn 2 did nothing. What do you think their hand is? Searing Blood and Price of Progress makes so much sense there. Alright. You're gonna have to... I'm done with this conversation for now, unless if you... Like, first off, your plays in Game 1 would have gotten me killed. Second off, I believe naming 2 was 100% correct there based on how the game played out. So, I think the plan is to take Fire Blast. It's a little bit awkward. I have to play Thalia, yeah. What's up, Sam? No, I think I have to play Thalia instead of playing Mage because I need a blocker for these creatures, is what's going on. And unfortunately that means I have to play another land out. I can attack with this, though, which is nice. Definitely don't want to block with it, so I should attack. Yeah. No, I don't think you can take Vortex there. I think I'm supposed to Mage Lightning Bolt, then attack for 3 with Thalia. No, you can't really double walk for Endo. Because you resolve First Strike, then use Karakas to bounce your Thalia. So that doesn't actually work. Alright, I really need another Sanctum Prelate. Yeah, I think I'm going to attack first to see what they do. I think I have to freeboot their Searing Blood. Because otherwise they Searing Blood my freebooter. Yeah, I cannot Deputy Eidolon. What's that? Oh, yeah, that would leave me dead to that, so I can't do that. No, if I take Searing Blood, I die to Price of Progress. Deputy Eidolon Freeboot is the only line now, so I would have to... and hope to peel something. Alright. Yeah, I guess I have to do that now. It's not great. Alright. I can't tap it like that. Even though I actually did type the correct mana. Holy shit, where did all my time go? Oh, I guess it was because I was arguing with that person. That's where all my time went. Double queuing Moto in Twitch chat. Tell me about it. Hope you're doing well, Boland. I don't know where you're located now, actually, but... so far, the games I've played, Barrin has been awful in, but that happens. I think that actually was a good draw. I can block with the Hierarch. So... let's see... if the block there, does that change anything? I'll be at 3 anyways, right? Alright. Let's see what they do. So... shit, what was under that freebooter? It was Fire Blast, right? So I have to Mage Fire Blast now. I'm not dead. Don't I just Mage Fire Blast? There's a Thalia out, right? What guide? Probably dead, sure. Looks like they drew... Oh, well, I couldn't beat that. Okay. Alright. I have 4.5 minutes left. I think I'm not actually supposed to have Recruiter in my deck. I should just have Mirran Crusader. Recruiter sucks in this matchup. Shouldn't have had it in my deck in game 2. This is why I kind of hate Aether Vial in the matchup. Like, I guess I have to keep, but... I'm actually going to play Champion of the Parish on turn 1. I mean, next turn I can play a Vial and a thing anyways. It sucks. I think I have to play at least one more land for Ando. This sucks. I really needed that champ to stick. You would Vial on turn 1? I have to play the Zig to play that. I'm pretty low on time, but that's okay. I'll be able to turn it around fast enough, I think. Sucks. Really sucks. Holy hell. Well, I'm probably going to lose because A, they missed a land drop, and B, they have a bunch of Goblin Guides. I think I actually have to double block with my creatures probably to stand a chance. Another Freebooter? Yeah, that's not going to do it, really. Alright, I'm dead. Kind of sucked, actually, but I just flooded out that game. I'm not putting 4 Auric Champion on my side, but I think Sanctum Prelate is actually better on average And I really, really stand by the Sanctum Prelate in Game 2. I think the Sanctum Prelate play on my part was extremely good. And gave me a shot of winning the game. Like, suppose I name one in that game and I get Searing Blooded out of the match, out of the game, I think I just, like, insta-lose right there, right? I wouldn't have conceded that game right there if my opponent had just showed me, like, 3 Sulfuric Vortex or something, but, you know, instead they had a hand that was actually actively good in the situation we were in, so we packed it in. Looking for an opponent. Opponent right there had Bolt and Swift Spear Slayers, which I think is plenty enough to kill me. It was Bolt, Swift Spear, and something else that was, like, not a land, so it was pretty dead. So far, we haven't played any matchups where Barrin would actually be good, which is disappointing, but... Lynn, I thought about it, but the problem is I think Champion into Hierarch is actually a great start versus them if they don't have a Bolt. Okay, going into 5 cards, I guess. It's okay, though. I have a different plan this game. Yeah, I don't know how it does, but it's generally pretty accurate, is what I found. Boland. Probably like scrapes the API or something. I noticed 161 cards just now, huh? Probably means something, I'm not sure what. Oh, it means goblins, apparently. I almost clicked on the wrong thing. That would have been disastrous. I don't think I'm actually allowed to attack here, which is the sad part, but... Land is good and most spells are good. I think the worst draw on my deck here would be Aether Vial, probably. There's Sam. Thanks for the resub. 7 months, huh? That's so many months. Arm out, that's fair. Alright, I'm just gonna try to sneak in a big hit with my Champion of the Parish. A bunch of good draws here. Recruiter would be a great draw because I could go get Pontiff and potentially clear out the way for a big attack. The Freebooters and Thalias are not so good draws. I guess Thalia would be okay as a blocker, like a recurring blocker, but okay. Yeah, I think my opponent probably owns a Muxus, Sam, but I understand your question. I think I'm going to Meddling Mage Goblin Matron, though. You can make a case for Munitions Expert, but I think I'm just a Mage Goblin Matron here, though. Name Gem Palm. Probably not going to do that. Seven's nice because if somehow it gets to it, it'll be a 2-turn clock. Sucks. I did contemplate naming Munitions Expert with the Peanut Gallery show. Oh, that's bad. Are you scared of Pontiff? No. Alright, let me draw Pontiff, please. How bad is it to risk getting Gem Palmed or Matron for Expert again? It's kind of disastrous, I think, right? But maybe I can't win even if they have it anyways, right? Maybe I can put them in a situation if I draw Pontiff that they just lose on the spot if I keep attacking like this. Yeah, I have to get pretty lucky as well. I am planning on throwing away this Hierarch for the Lackey, though. Sling Gang? Okay, it's not great. Mostly means I'm drawing dead, I think. Yeah. Well, there used to be. I would have to think about it, but it checks power instead of toughness. So you used to be able to search up Reflector Mage. Windcrafter's not lethal even if I had one in the deck for Endo. I'm no longer allowed to keep attacking. Keep in mind, this was my 5-card hand. This is like a reasonable showing for a 5-card hand. There's a matron that I Meddling Mage earlier. I think it has to be Pontiff or Bust. Alright. Pontiff! 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 Alright, I'm dead. Don't really like this card in the matchup. I do have some good ones, though. Thalia is, like, pretty horseshit, though. The card I have to Meddling Mage Boastford, I think, is Pyrokinesis first, which is kind of annoying, but I'm definitely leaving in all my mages because of how good Pyrokinesis is in the matchup. I've also been thinking after this, after the games we played so far, if it's worth playing a Plague Engineer in the sideboard, and I kind of feel like it might be. But yeah, but that's virtually true of all Aether Vial decks, Fae Frog. Like, Aether Vial is definitely not a good card after, like, turn 3 in almost any of the Vial decks. I think the exception is, like, Esper Vial, but that's only because that deck has Brainstorm. So that's not really Vial being good, it's more like you can get rid of the Vial if it's not good. Yep. I can't mulligan this hand. Nor do I want to. I'm going to play Noble Hierarch on turn 1, then turn 2. Probably play Champion plus Freebooter. Oh, sure. Vial in that deck might be different. Sure, that's a good point. Alright. Please to no Pyrokinesis. Alright. So this is like okay for me actually. Might end up wastelanding them this game actually, despite them having a active Vial. Oh, they just drew a land. Probably not anymore then. If I draw a land, that might change. If I play Lieutenant, this is 2/3, 4/4, attack for 6, attack for 7 if I play the Mother of Runes, then that forces an activation. So it looks like I can play both of these two safely and attack with both, and then play the Kudro next turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a Plague Engineer for the next week. I'll probably play one more league after this one, depending on where the time situation is actually at. What's up, Cardboard Alive and Lord of the Pit 23. Fortunately, I'm 0-2 in this league, but there's still plenty of Magic to play. Was he here? I don't know. Maybe Sean was here. I'm going to go rent 1 or 2 Plague Engineers. Like, all the matchups we've played in this league, Plague Engineer would have been pretty good. I guess not the burn matchup necessarily, but the other ones would have been pretty good. Shout out to both Card Hoarder and Cardboard Alive for sponsoring this stream. So Matron's gone. Lucky's gone. Expert's gone. Yes, I'll claim my order real quick. Oh, I still owned 4? Okay, I guess I didn't have to do that then. Oh well, too late. Oops, let's go back there. So this prevents them from playing a 4-drop next turn, which looks pretty attractive to me. Are you playing Modern? Pretty lucky to play against tokens. I think that deck was a troll, if I had to guess. I can force some chumps if I attack with everything. And plus the Kudro is like relatively safe unless if there's exactly another munitions expert. You're keeping a close eye on me? It's kind of terrifying. Amulet seems pretty good versus the tokens deck. Isn't that the deck that can, like, EE for 0 very often. It's my take on the situation. It also makes its own 2/2 tokens at roughly the same speed. Yeah, I haven't played Modern in a while, Sam. Is the format good now? So they didn't draw a land, I guess, or I'm not sure what's going on there. Alright, game 3 versus Goblins. Can't really do much about what's going on here, but... Does their deck not play Brave the Elements, Bowender? I have no idea what's in that deck. Barrin's a friend. Flavor text on Obliterate. I don't remember that. Oh. I really don't remember that flavor text, huh? It's very interesting. Barrin's fight. Humane Society, I have no idea who you are, so I'm denying you. Obliterate's one of the saddest cards. Fair enough. I guess I'm priced into keeping. If they go Lackey, I probably just have to Dismember it on my turn one, which is sad, but... Pleased to know Wasteland. Dismember was worse than Gutshot. Okay. So we have 3 cards. Still kind of terrifying what's going on here, but... Do I Meddling Mage Munitions Expert? Or do I play Champion Mother of Runes? What's up, the word is Branch? What's up, Mike? We're 0-2, game 3 versus Goblins. I played a lot of close matches so far, but I'm gonna champ Mother of Runes. I think it is close, but yeah, I think this is better for a few reasons. Yeah, the problem is I can't Meddling Mage and I think for the reason of Gem Palm, it's better to do this and then next turn play whatever else out. Yeah. This also forces them to have the removal spell this turn. And yeah, well, that's why I think the mage versus champ plus mom play was close because of Jump Palm dealing 1 damage. Whoa, that's a really good sign for me, actually. Alright, I think I'm going to play these two out just to see what's going on. Their hand is slow but powerful. So, I really want to play around a top deck Pyrokinesis. So I'm not going to, I guess I don't even really have to use the Mother of Runes anyways. Really wish I could remove this. But I can't. That's pretty good. 6, 7, 8. So I can attack for 8 and probably clear out a lethal attack for Pontiff next turn. So I guess I'll do that. Yeah, this deck already plays 4 Cavern though, Sean. You can only play with 4 Cavern in your deck. It is a shitty Cavern of Souls. But it turns out a lot of decks just want to play like 8 Caverns. Actually, I will name red. I know their entire hand, so they can't actually bust through. Sean, most of the Eldrazi decks don't even play Cavern, actually. Alright, looks like I win. Alright, that was match 3. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back for a few matches in just a sec. I'll be right back. Alright, what did I miss? I'm back. How do I turn off emote only? I don't even know how to turn that off. Okay. In the future, I'm not going to allow that. Hey! Thank you, Brandon Logan. No dollars. I was just bored, Brandon. $0. Zan Syed. I see. Alright, we're 1-2. I will probably play another league with this deck. What the hell emoji is that? Wooberg Deflect. If you gave me 12 tickets, can I install Joe Cool Facts? Yeah, maybe. I'm 1-2 so far, Ed. I think it's Aether Vial. Okay, so the plan is to beat down, I guess, and not let the game spiral out of control. Well, maybe they're not Aether Vial. Huh. Sneak and show? Don't love that. Yeah, I am 2-1 in M21 Draft League. Funny that it knows that. I think I'm dead this game, though. I guess I get to Barrin the Gristle, but I don't love my spot. Actually, I guess maybe that's enough. Yeah, it's fine. It's not the most insane. Actually, I have lethal, right? What message did I miss? Yo, Ved, thanks for the sub. I assume I should open a chest for you. What a wild game. Turn 2, show and tell. I put in Mana War. Yeah, lethal through Force of Will, and I have a Wasteland. Barrin was good this game, yep. Open it if it's plus EV. I have no idea right now. I suspect it's not. Deputy would have been strictly worse here. Yeah, Ed, we had that talk, remember? We did have that talk. Pontiff sucks. The only good thing about Pontiff is that it lets me get through, whatchamacallit. Yeah, I don't accept any music requests because of DCMA. That's part of it. I guess Mirran Crusader is okay. Actually, Kudro is kind of good. Mike, Like, that is a good way of putting it. Yeah, our opponent put a 7/7 play. I had a 1-3, or a 1-2 and a 2-2, and then our opponent went to 5, and then I dealt them 5. So yeah, I think that is probably not going to do it for her. Alright. I don't think I need both Mirran Crusader. You definitely keep in Mother of Runes because of the Ice Fangs? I guess because of Ice Fang makes sense. Oh, bounce spells? What should I cut then? Mindbreak Trap and Surgical. Okay. Why Surgical? Surgical does not seem that insane to me. Oh, you cut Thalia's Lieutenant. I'm not sure about that, but I could see it. What? Explain the Surgical to me real quick. Why is Surgical good? Surgical stops them from one of their loops? Yeah, I don't like Surgical because we don't have counters or discard either. That's why it would not be in my realm to do that offhand. I'm down for a trap. I'm not down for a Surgical. They don't have that many intuitions. They have like one at most. I guess. This is like not the most insane, but there's a lot to like about this hand. Oh. So they're a hybrid. That was a good draw. Jesus the Handsome? What the hell? I don't understand what's going on. Someone figure out if that's a troll or not. That's a good draw. It looks like they're Omni Sneak. A variety of goods and of services. Yo, Fine Gersh, how's the cake? The question is, how much of the cake are you going to eat today? The cake is delicious and real. Is it not an Allosaurus shepherd in disguise? Huh, I see. I guess I take Ponder. I'm definitely not taking anything else. Yeah, we did get got by their game one hand, but I mean, all of the cards I have in hand are good. Let's take Sneak Attack. I don't think taking Sneak Attack is a good idea, Ved, and I think you know why. Oh, fuck. Alright. Guess I got. Yeah, I was never not going to waste right here. My alternative is play a 3-mana 1/3. I don't think that's game winning. I didn't even really hesitate on the waste. You saw that, right? Alright, please give me Meddling Mage off the top. Can we... Sean, can you please not do that? I don't know how to delete it. Okay, thanks, Sean. I understand your hatred. Deputy of the Pedal, that's sort of interesting, actually. Yeah, I guess that's good. Ved, Ved, you can't freeboot the Simian Spirit Guide. It says non-creature on it, remember? So you need to Deputy the Pedal. Yeah, I was just explaining it to Ved real quick. Ved, you're bad. I wasn't gonna say it like that, but... Oh, you cast that card in standard only. In that UV deck. I guess I got wrecked. Maybe I got baited. That's kind of insane. Too late. Appear to be dead. Yeah, I think my opponent played me well, actually. Alright. That Pyroclasm was brutal. Although I'm skeptical I could have won even without the Pyroclasm. So there is that as well. I'm not for these mind breaks anymore, now that we've seen what's going on. Yeah, I did beat Sneak in game 1. They went to 5 and then I dealt them 5 damage, Ved. It was kind of insane. Yeah, they drew 14 cards and then I killed them with 5 damage. Alright, come on, good hand. Yeah, I think it's a keep, but it's... There's obviously risk associated, but I'm actually going to play Vial on 1, I think. Yeah, I can only play Vial, that's true. We've got the Barrin. We've got the Kudro. I like these islands. These are secretly P3K islands. Well, it's starting to storm here. I hope I don't go out. They bought them both with Preordain, which is a good sign. Alright, so I'm going to Vial in the champion, actually. Actually, am I? I guess I'll see what they do. No, I'm probably Vialing in the Hierarch, but... It really depends a lot on what happens on this turn. I need to put in the Hierarch. No, I think I need to tick up the 2. Regardless. Maximum punishment. Yeah, I could have done that, but I think all the times I draw Meddling Mage or Freebooter, I would rather cast it. No, I don't think it's 3. I think it's 4 here. They showed a bunch of sneak attacks. Like, I don't think they have that many Omnis. No, it wouldn't. Could take their petals, come on. I think I'll leave the Kudro activation. It's possible I should have played the Mother of Runes off the Noble Hierarch, so I... Oh no. No, then I can't activate Kudro like that anyways, so... Alright, beat Sneak and Show in 3. I don't know if they have omniscience or not. 2 and 2 now. Yeah, Kudro can kill Emrakul. That's what I was pointing out. I think I have 1 or 2 chests on the stack. GG's. Chandra's Phoenix and Dreadborn, not great. These ugly forests, a Trickbind, and Brightmare. Maybe Brightmare is worth something. Probably not, but you never know. Oh, I need... Shit, I missed my cue. Trickbind to celebrate being Sneak. I did beat Gandalf. Gandalf the Grey. Let's see how much Brightmare is. Brightmare is 3.34 on Magic Online. That probably means like buy 1.7. Right. Let's finish strong. I'll be satisfied with the 3-2 this week. I will play another league after this. I might change a few cards. Ed? I want to play Plague Engineer. Is that crazy? I want to play like 2 Plague Engineers on my sideboard. Exactly, Boland, exactly. You are 100% right. I think this is a keep. Yeah, I think Plague Engineer is good right now. That's my observation. Would have been pretty effective in that past week. Alright, so MTG bot was lagging. I see. Alright. I will edit the deck list real quick. I think I want to play Engineer over, like... I think I might cut 1 Dismember, but I'm not sure. I want to cut a Dismember and something else. Like Dismember and Jailer, does that make sense? Pontiff and Jailer makes sense, yeah. Actually, that makes more sense. What's up, Sean? Are we playing against a Delvery opponent? Are they gonna daze my Hierarch? No, I like Pontiff in the main deck. I wouldn't cut that one. I think the debate is if you want a second Pontiff in your sideboard. Like, Pontiff versus Engineer, I think, is close. This feels like Delver. Yeah. I'm fine with that exchange, though. The only problem is, so I basically cast a green spell, but my mana only works out so I can cast only one spell next turn. So it's kind of a downside to do what I did there, but I think it's okay. Alright, never mind. Have to do it this way. That sucks. That card's like so bad versus us, but obviously it was great for them right there. I mean, obviously, like, they just have to fire it off. It is feel bad, but what am I gonna do? Not play it there? But I'm absolutely sure playing these two out on this turn is correct. And you can't change my mind about that. Shit, that's bad. It feels bad, man. Okay, that's really good, actually. I think I'm gonna just Freebooter them. Or should I Meddling Mage Lightning Bolt? Actually, Maging Lightning Bolt might be better. You're a pirate. Not yet. Maybe later. I like where your head's at, though. Alright, if this is what's going on, I feel okay about my situation. Alright, their Brainstorm locked and conceded. We take those. Alright. Eddie, hear me out. Do I cage versus Arcanus? My gut says no, because I think that's a really bad plan, but I would also believe you if you said it was correct. Okay, just checking. I'm gonna cut the Jailer. I think this introduces a lot of, like, really awkward moments into it. Oh, when Loris was in the form, that makes sense. Alright, what do you like cutting here? I want to cut Imperial Recruiter. Is that crazy? I don't think it's crazy. I don't like Prelate on the draw. Alright. I'll leave in the one Pontiff. I'm not going to bring the second in because we don't know. Like, if they're Rug, I'll definitely cut the second Pontiff. But they only showed me blue-red lands so far, so I'm going to leave in the one Pontiff. I think if I was on the play, I would have Prelate on my deck. Maybe. But since I'm on the draw, I don't want to do that. But it's, like, kind of close. I'm definitely keeping that hand. Alright. If they shuffle, I am very tempted to waste them. Alright, they chose not to shuffle, so I'm not going to waste them. The question is, if they have a Wasteland, which land do I want to get wasted? And it's probably Waterlogged Grove, but the thing is I would have to take damage to do that. So I might go Vile Wasteland, actually. It's either... I think I'm going to play Grove or Waste. Yo, what's up, 90s MTG? Is that you, Roland? I think it's you. I think I'm going to play Waste Vile, actually. Could have also made a case for, like, just... I think the damage matters, though. Alright, they forced that. That's fine. Specific Kudro. This is good for us, yeah. They pitched a second force, which is like... Makes sense. You don't really want to cast a bunch of forces in this matchup, in my opinion. So if I just draw lands, is actually pretty good for me. That's like the worst draw in the deck right there, I think. Again, let's not assume our opponent is male. What happens when an Elk Freebooter dies? I'm not sure. I actually don't know. Oh, so it is Rug. Oh, that's fine. Land's pretty good here. I'm actually pretty thrilled about that. Oh, thanks for the command, the Tonic Booth. Yeah, also, I sort of like abuse signals because if you go Waste Vile, it looks like I don't have a lot of lands. So it kind of worked out like all around for me. The spoon we're playing is also acceptable, yeah. Alright. Going to exile my Aether Vial. Oh, I can't? I guess I can't. Alright, I guess I'll exile Force of Will. That sucks. If I attack, that puts them to 14. They attack me for 6. I go to 10. I don't think I should attack. But it's close. There you go, Runga. Oh, I can't block. That's a good point. Blocking is pretty disastrous, us. Oh, I should have attacked. That was loose. Alright, I guess I have to take it. Yeah, you're right. I should have attacked. I should have worked out what was going to happen this turn. Like, clearly blocking is off the table here, because if I block, they have an instant. It's just actually game over, I think. I mean, here if they have an instant, I take 8, but it's not the end of the world, right? If it's lightning bolt, then I'll go to 5, or they'll probably use the instant to kill my Kudro. Yeah, I should have attacked. That was a mistake. Question is, what do I do if they daze? They figured it out. No, I'm not going to name Brainstorm. I think I have to name Bolt or Oko. Are they bolting me? Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm not dead, right? I can double block one. So I'm certainly not dead. The question is, what do I name? Probably name a 4 of. Probably should be Brainstorm by this point. I'm certainly in bad shape, that's for sure. The turn where I didn't attack, I'm probably going to end up regretting a lot, but... I should not name Ponder when there's already 2 Ponders in their graveyard. I think that is, like, kind of not smart. What is going to happen is this Grove is going to be offline, though, so... I probably should have still named Lightning Bolt. Opponent would have taken 4, yeah. On that one turn. Alright, now I'm dead. I was never going to mage that. That's like a 1 or a 2 of in their deck. Alright. Well, we'll get to be on the play game 3, so it works out. Alright, I don't like Pontiff anymore. Put in 1 Prelate on the play, I think. But it's kind of like, it's not even the most insane anymore. Like, the Triska Decaphobia win. Yeah, I punted that one, I guess. Alright, game 3. Guess this is not exciting either. I'm gonna just hope they have a Landoid hand in Wasteland like screws them. So I'm gonna dismember any Delver played on turn 1. Alright, they even played on turn 1, so. Thoughtseize bugged ourselves or something, you know. Scry bug? Probably not, but... No longer that interested in wasting them anymore. Okay, I mean, that's something. Should I waste them? I'm gonna waste green, I think. I think Tarmogoyf is more threatening right now. Tarmogoyf and Oko are more threatening than anything else. Obviously, there's like a fair amount of risk associated with this, but I don't think I can win this game without taking any risks. They paid 4 life, it looks like. This is kind of tricky. I think I'm actually meant to say go and see what happens. You assume it's that? I see. Yeah, because it takes time to delve off the cards away. My instinct is they're going to play Tarmogoyf this turn. And then I have to go for this kill on it, I think. The thing is just too bad not to. Oh, it's Mandrills. I still have to kill it, though. It's the same deal. That's a weird card to leave in. Alright, Cavern would be pretty good. I don't have a lot of good draws here, actually. That's the problem. Yeah, my deck is like 30 creatures, 5 spells. Maybe it's 31, 36, no, 33? 33, 6. Yeah, I was not expecting to get Spell Pierced. Unfortunately, it worked out for them right there, but that's really disappointing, right? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna lose to it too because shit happens, right? Maybe I have to trade Kudro off, actually. Yeah, I probably have to trade Kudro for the Mandrills and hope nothing bad happens. I want to play around Stifle. Okay. So I know they reveal days and may or may not have in their hand by this point. Yeah, I just have to block here every time, really. Sucks, I'm basically dead now. Fucking Spell Pierce. I've been watching Warcraft 3 in chess lately. Right, the problem is I'm pretty much dead to these Delvers. And it's like kind of hard to come back from it because I can't attack them this turn. Didn't leave in Pontiff, so I have to draw a Freebooter, but they'll probably leave Days in their hand now. Yeah, I've watched the chess stream. I can find Deputy. Yeah, okay, Deputy would be the best draw then. I'm gonna block with these two. If they have Brazen Borrower, so be it. I can't beat that card anyways. Oh yeah, alternatively... 3, 6, 7... What if I just don't block? Deputy of Detention. If they don't block, they don't have a human. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Like, so they can't bolt me out. That's fine. Christ. Okay, now I'm drawing dead, I think. I guess I can still draw Deputy to buy a turn. That sucked. I don't think this matchup actually sucks, but our opponent's Spell Piercer Dismember, which I don't think should happen in Game 3, but it did happen. Alright, so 2-3. I'm going to try again with a slightly different list. Spell Pierce, yeah, not... Obviously it's correct for us to have Dismember. I don't think it's correct for them to have Spell Pierce in the matchup. Alright. Let's try one more league. My Blitz rating? Bad. That's the only way I'm going to put it. I'm just going to say bad. The list with the prints. I have not. I have not done that. Hi, Tom. I just lost to someone who left in Spell Pierce versus deck in Game 3. So I won 2-3 in the first week. But there's always more Magic to play, right, Tom? Yeah, Spell Pierce got tagged to Dismember, which was kind of backbreaking, but you know, shit happens sometimes. I need to burn all my play points anyways, right? Burn it all until I have none left. Why? 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 My hand sucks, so I'm gonna just mulligan it. I don't think my hand beats any deck in the format. Oh, I'm sorry, Moses the Coot. Soul Lesson. I don't think Mantis Rider's good enough. Alright, this I'm down for. Gonna ship the second lieutenant because I want to play around Wasteland. So. No, I'm scared of Wasteland. What's no. I don't know what Ultra Bolt is. Chess.com was streaming like women's championship speedrun of games. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to put back a land, because I just assumed this is going to get killed more often than not. That sounds terrible, actually, Ved. Alright. Okay. Their hand's not the most exciting, so that's okay. Fucking double up on the cards. I should have played Lieutenant, maybe. Maybe I can get them to burn the Chain Roller. Nope. That sucks. I wanted them to burn the Chain Roller, but that's okay. Now they have to choose to kill my lieutenant or why don't I attack? Because I think I want to buy time to get Orzhov Pontiff online. I don't want to block with Mother of Runes, but I do want to block with Freebooter. Like, look at the creature sizing. Because if I attack with Freebooter, they get in 2 points on me, and my lands deal me damage. Alright. So this is their hand now, I'm pretty sure. I would do that. Renga, I would absolutely do that. Sell it to Anu, though. Anu's a coward. Hell, why not 2 minutes, Ved? Or 3? I mean, I do prefer slower time controls. I believe slower time controls versus Onrog probably favors me. But who can say for sure? Maybe Onrog is some sort of savant I don't know about. Also, Rengal, why can't we add modern or standard? Puzzles are very different from actually playing Ved, though. Like, the time constraint thing, I think, is actually a big deal, right? No, I play a bunch of every format. Plus, we gotta make Onrog work. We can't just let Onrog be in his comfort zone all the time in terms of Magic. Why don't we one-on-one cube draft or something then as well? Some classic, old-fashioned. Actually, do I just let this go? Yeah, that's fine. Do I... Is the cavern gone? It might be gone, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to Pontiff here. I am going to waste Badlands, I think, though. Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I should just cycle this. Alright, now I think I can attack for 2. Would have prevented that too. Maybe I should have wasted... sucks. I was just checking to see if I could do anything else. I can't. There is a Goblin Slayer human. It's Tivadar of Thorn, the Garros. But I don't think it would be good enough versus like a Muxus a lot of the time. Maybe I should have wasted, but the problem is they actually had, like, they could have gone Prospector Mogwar Marshal to do it as well. So it's not like wasting them is that great. So I guess they didn't have the Cavern. Or did they just play the Cavern this turn? Oh, they did just play the Cavern this turn. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go to 4. I have 4, 4, 2, 2, 8, 6, 7, 8. I think my opponent might have killed them. So, oh no, they have Creator Maker activation. Alright. Oh no, they floated the red. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Right on time. This is why I don't love Pontiff in the matchup sometimes, because like there wasn't really a good window to Pontiff them. Because I played forever and it's from Time Spiral, the Jaros. Yeah, we never got to use the Pontiff effectively. I think it's kind of a problem with the card, but that's okay. I really don't like Jailer in these matchups. It's like really, really, really awkward and like kind of scary. Whoa, we're up to 170 viewers? Was there a host or a raid that I missed? Or is just everyone hanging out? I don't know which it is. 106. I see 170. So it's like one more than nice then, right? Yeah, kind of sucks actually. I think we're just gonna mull in this hand. I mean, I have Recruiter for Engineer, but the rest of the hand's kind of shit. Ed, what will you do? Do you keep or mull? This is like pretty awful, I think. Ed and Ved, yeah. Ugh. The hand would lose to modern humans? Is that even true? Alright, I guess I'll keep this one and ship the second vial. Damn, losing that game one kind of sucked. It's kind of close, but not really, I guess. Muxus just generates like so much mana, it's kind of obscene. I mean, Muxus was like a 5-for-1 and produced like 13 mana or some shit. I guess we can figure it out. Alright. Goblin Warchief 3, Prospector 4, 6, 8. Only 8 mana for 6. 8 mana and 4 cards. No, wait. Well, yep, 8 mana and 4 cards. Muxus is at times are off goblins. I don't think it's quite like that, but... Ooh, opponent's going to 5. I'm happy about that. Six mana, draw 7, that made 8 mana. Fair enough. Fair point, Armath. Skirk Prospector's High Tide? Yeah. We've got all of the analogies going. Just all of them. Possibly I should have played the Mother of Runes that turn, but it's okay. Okay. What does that mean? How's Muxus? I think Muxus is better than Goblin Recruiter, actually, if I had to guess. It flies, Ved. The flying part is actually a big deal, I think. Because if you imagine all of the games, they end up in board stalls, right? Like, Thalia is definitely worse than Freebooter, I think. Shit. Fucking wrecked, I guess. Yeah, it would have... No, it wouldn't have played around this. Actually, I guess playing the Freebooter would have played around that, actually. Yeah, you're right. sucks. Everything's bad. I'm gonna take up to 3 because of recruiters and shit. I can cast all my 2s. No, I should hide it. Sucks. Probably gonna lose because I'm drawing like these cards are not good versus those cards is the real problem. I think I'm gonna hold this because I might actually want to put it on carrier this game. Like I could put it on carrier or wizard, but it depends on what happens. Interesting. They let that resolve instantly. Wizard. Weird. They chose Trash Master. So this exchange worked out for me because like I was probably going to have to dismember that thing anyways, but now they don't get to kill my Vial for free at least. I don't want to expose this to Wasteland, so I'm not going to play it out. I mean, I think it's unlikely they would waste me anyways, but there's really no reason to do that, I think. This sucks. Oh, I know that person very well, Renga. We're in match 6. The word is branch. So does that answer your question? Boo, Goblins, boo. Yeah, I really just want to draw something good. Fuck. Vial on 5. That means Muxus is coming for me. Alright. Come on. This sucks. I guess. This is so tilting. I'm so dead. It's kind of unreal. Yeah, you did show up at a bad time, not gonna lie. Alright, I have to get very lucky, but I don't think even getting very lucky will win. Actually, god damn it. It's really frustrating. Like, an engineer would have been good for a lot of this game. Although, like, pyrokinesis is kind of a big problem. Yeah, a recruiter or an engineer would have been pretty good. But I just didn't... I mean... I didn't draw anything. It was kind of weird. I guess I mulliganed, put a vial on the bottom, then I drew, like, a lot of bricks. But I guess that's what happens when you have no cantrips in your deck. Is what happens, which is fine. I mean, losing happens, but it sucks. I think I'm satisfied with most of the decisions I made, though. Maybe I could have played Freebooter on turn 2 instead to not get obliterated by Pyrokinesis. So maybe that would have been better. I really wanted to draw a freaking Plague Engineer, though. Plague Engineer would have been great for most of that game. Memb Rage? Memb Rage? What is that from? I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Eddie, would you say I've been drawing below average for the night? Or what would you say? Cheaple. I think this person plays curses? Okay. Disobedience. Meddling Mage? That sucks. They don't have Karn the Great Create. They don't have Lion's Eye Diamond in their sideboard? Interesting. Alright, I'm dead. That sucks. Not gonna lie, this deck feels a lot worse than it used to be, yeah. Can they be Prelate on 4? I would assume so post board, but who knows? I think I'm gonna cut Jailer. I don't know if it's bad. It might be good. It might not be good. I'm gonna leave it in for now, but maybe I'll reassess for game 3, you know? I mean, that game, it feels like we got nut drawn that game, but maybe that just hasn't aged well, you know? That's fair. So maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should have asked you about that before. That's okay. I guess I have to take Eliminate. Sucks. How, Spanky? Can't they always... So, suppose I can't take Plague Engineer with Freebooter, right? So I don't understand how you can force it. Because suppose you take Helm, they just cast Eliminate. Or they just cast Plague Engineer. Then the turn after, they can just cast Eliminate. I guess that's fair, yeah. Maybe that is better. Okay, well that's good at least. What's up, Spank? Hope you're having a good one. think I'm supposed to just cash this in and attack for 1. Because it also plays around a second Plague Engineer. If I don't do this, all of the times where I get second Plague Engineered, I like basically lose on the spot. Second, there was ambitious, but my hand's also just 3 bricks. Great. Okay, sure. Don't really care. I basically need to draw a second Meddling Mage. This is frustrating. I don't think I can even draw out with the vial where it is. Yeah, that would have been good like a while ago, but I'm just dead. Alright. I'm gonna finish this league out, whether I lose the next match or win 3 in a row. It's just gonna happen. Either way, it's going to happen. Yeah, Ed, I gave it a try. I gave it the good old college try. I think most of my decisions have been pretty good actually, except for 2. I think I made 2 bad decisions and like 8 great decisions. Playing against Shen Zhen. Yep. Still a keep. No. Well, not yet. Armath. Maybe I'll change my mind later, but... Yeah, exactly. Ocean Infinity. Poison strategy, you say? Okay. I'm gonna freebooter this turn. Okay, I think I'm in good shape. It's my read on the situation. Although they have a Nexus. Soon I'll have Nexus covered by the Thalia's Lieutenant pumping that up. Well, this isn't modern, right? That's the problem with that statement. Invigorates the 4 of, yeah. I don't think I even attack. I don't think I even want them to trade 2 for 2 when I can just start attacking with this or whatever, you know. So their hand is these 3 for sure. Alright, well, I'm definitely pumping it up. The question is, do I... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Alright. There's like basically no pumps what they can have to like kill my Meddling Mage because Invigorate shut off, so that attack is good. Dimma dunna do it to the infect. I don't think Prelate's actually good, but if I Prelate, I would probably want to name like 3, and I'm not convinced this is something I'm actually interested in. This is a matchup where the second Pontiff would be pretty good as well. Maybe Thalia sucks, but Thalia's good at like constricting their options. I'm gonna cut Barrin and probably one Thalia's Lieutenant on the draw. Maybe this is a matchup where Thalia's Lieutenant is too good that I can't cut it. No, I don't like Jailer. I don't like Jailer versus the Blighted Agent bullshit. Like it's just a high variance plan. I don't want to introduce that random element into the game. Yo, Ocean Infinity, thanks for the resub. Let me know if I should open a chest for you. I'm not going to bother with the lieutenant on the draw. On the play, I might seek it back in and like cut something else instead. I think Plank Engineer is actually pretty strong because it's like an FTK that doesn't care about their shit. Alright. I think this is like on the cusp of hands I would keep in the matchup. It's not like insane, but Thalia is like pretty good versus them. You can daze this if you want. If I point out, open a lucky chest. I'll probably just open a chest regardless. I've been using the play points to play drafts as well. Drafts and sealeds. Right, that's fine. Agent. Yep. Right. I'm gonna play Thalia now. Because like messes with them a bunch. Yeah, I miss out on the counter for that, but my plan is to Recruiter for Plague Engineer next turn and hope it's good enough. Might not be. I actually could die this turn if they have Berserk plus Invigorate. It's kind of sick. Yeah, that does it too. Its scalp is fucked up. Alright. I could not do anything about that. Like, they even picked up their land for days. Change my mind about Lieutenant. I might leave in one. Just for curve reasons. I don't think Barrin's actually good. That was a fast game. Just like got obliterated that game. Yeah, this is fine. It is the type of game that leaves me wondering who I am. I'm going to freebooter first to see if I should waste them. The answer appears to be no, I should not waste them. But I will take that Invigorate. Might have to end up trumping soon. So Plague Engineer is a carrier, for those of you who are wondering. Phyrexian Plaguelord. Do I waste them? I don't think so, but I could have also just gotten Pontiff, but the problem with Pontiff is that, well, there's a few problems with Pontiff. I don't want to block with my Freebooter, I'm just going to block with the Recruiter this turn. There's actually a few problems with not blocking there, but we'll see what they do. Alright. I feel like I want to name Human to kill all of their Noble Hierarchs. I'm not going to attack to play around crop rotation into Nexus. Is my plan. I'm saving Wasteland for Nexus. I feel pretty good about my position, actually. Oh, Bladed Agent's also human. Good call, Matt. Good call. Kill that. The old Unclaimed Territory on... okay. This is the same attack, right? I guess this is works if they have a defensive pump spell, so I should attack with both. I'm not engaging this in combat. Actually, no, this is good. If they want to block, I'm fine with this. Yeah, I changed my mind. Don't worry about it. I feel favored from here, but obviously it's scary because, like, Become Immense, like, plus Berserk is, I think, still lethal. But, well, I guess it's not lethal if I block with a bunch of stuff, but that doesn't leave me in great position. I could lose, but I feel favored from where I am currently. Alright, opponent's making me wait. Then I'm going to use the rest real quick. Oh no, never mind, they came back. Alright, yeah, I didn't expect them to attack there. I'm just going to name Berserk now. I think that's like basically the only way I can lose now is actual Berserk. The one Thalia's lieutenant left and is doing a lot of work this game. Yeah, the old Unclaimed Territory on Carrier. I'm sorry you had to name human with Plague Engineer Mike. I know it hurts your heart. Alright, 1 and 2, I'm rallying back slowly and painfully. I'm going to run a quick ad, but I'll be back for the last 2 matches. I'm back now, Mike. You're tough enough to understand. Well, I'm glad to hear that. If you weren't tough enough to understand, there would be some questions about plagues involving you. Yo, thanks for the games. Feels like you nut drew me, but maybe that just happens. Miracles, huh? So I want to draw Cavern of Souls? I feel like I can do better. Okay, I'm fine with that. Probably I still should have Caverned on human on turn 1 actually, but it's okay. Yeah, obviously it's great. There's a plow here. Can't take Ice Fang, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna just take Brainstorm then. Obviously it'll suck if they have Terminus, but whatever. They shuffled last turn. It sucks. Guess they might Oko me. Is that even good? Guess it kind of is, actually. Not anymore, I guess. Hierarch was a good draw. What's up, Ross? Right. Their hand is Icefang Veil, but the most worrisome card they could have, I think, is Terminus. So I'm gonna actually name Terminus. I'm trying, Ross. I know their hand's Icefang and Veil, but I am naming Terminus because I think Terminus would be a lot more backbreaking than... Oh, looks like they just drew Terminus! There was like that pause right there. You all saw that? You saw the pause? Could engineer versus those things. I'm thinking I'm supposed to Mirran Crusader actually is the answer, not engineer, and take out the Kudros because Kudro forces you to overcommit. Because like Kudro by itself is not enough pressure. I mean, like Thalia's Lieutenant also forces you to overcommit, but it's on the right spot in the curve. I think Kudro is like kind of a brick here, so I'm gonna do that instead. I'm trying, Ross. I lost to Elves and Goblins. The answer used to be Reflector Mage Gibbous, but maybe the answer is nothing now. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, force them to kill this. It is. I'm already 2-3 in one of the first leagues. But yes, it is like that is basically how it is. You are right. I'll play Thalia now. Wish I'd drawn a Cavern, but that's okay. I am personally not planning on it. I wouldn't fault you if you were going to, but I am not planning on it, personally. No. Aether Vial is like a prison deck. This is an aggro deck that happens to have disruption. SHML. The question is, do I want to play around Terminus? I feel like the answer is no. If they have it, it'll suck, but whatever. They don't have it, like, they're in pretty bad shape. There's a chance they don't have it. Okay, what does that mean? Maybe that means plow, snap, plow? I haven't managed to assemble it yet, which I'm kind of sad about, but... It's possible they left Terminus 1 underneath this? I think it's possible, and it's something I should play around. So if I do this, it sort of forces them... Okay. Alright, if you have Ice Fang, you have Ice Fang. Alright, guess you don't have Ice Fang. Verdict would be kind of a beating, but whatever. That's fine. Wilt, huh? Guess I'll take this Jace. So if they have... No, this like cuts off almost all of the outs, I think. Alright, 2-2. Rallying back, so we are... 2-2, 2-3, 2-2 is 4-5 so far. So let's see if we can go 5-5. Yeah, Ross, you're right. Ross, if you wanted to win in this format, Elves is pretty good. You just have to find Elsaur, Shepherd, Ross. Ross, when did you sub? Appreciate the 2-month sub. How's your streaming been going? You've been vintage cubing a bunch, right? Brian Cook, the epic storm, huh? Alright, well. We know what we're in for. We're just mulligan a hand that... Yeah, this is not good enough, I think. Yeah, I guess since it has Thalia, I'm supposed to keep. I'm gonna just bottom the Zig. Sounds like pretty bad, but I don't think it's bad enough to mull. That basically doesn't have... Like, there's no main deck empty anymore, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But, I mean, I can't mulligan this hand versus Storm. It's just not allowed. Yeah, who goes for Goblins to stay? You can? I don't believe you, Matt. I mean, I guess you can mull it. I don't see why you would want, though. Matt, really? You would, like, Matt, in game 1, what are you hoping for? That's better than this. I'm so frustrated with losing. The die roll mattered a lot here too, which is kind of frustrating. Dude, Conspicuous Snoop sucks. I could side in more answers to empty. The question is, how many answers to empty do I realistically need? I'll have one more answer to empty, but... Actually, Deputy can pick off Wish Claws, so I think I prefer Deputy to Plague Engineer. Are there any magic cards with the Beagle? Oh yeah, Jailer does nothing. I'll put a Kudro back in. Maybe a Thalia's Lieutenant back in, actually, because it's better on the curve. Yeah, I don't think the matchup's about drawing cards. That's basically the gist of it. I think the matchup is about block pieces and killing your opponent fast. I'm gonna play Hierarch on one. Hope I don't get turn one, but if I do, so be it. I don't think the turn one rate is that high. Sucks. I'm going to cycle this looking for trap in case if something weird happens. I don't think 1 point is worth the ability to cycle the land. Yo, thanks for the raid, Justin. Just in time to watch me die, probably. Can I stop drawing lands, please? Like, super frustrating. Okay. Just hoping that Adnos fizzles. So frustrating. No, there's no goblins coming. This is just tendrils. Alright, whatever. 2-3 both leagues tonight. So annoyed. I think I made all of the relevant game actions I could. Alright. I'm gonna see who else is streaming now. I think I'm gonna call it quit for the night. Alright. I'm not doing a word cycle today. Maybe a different day. Our math. I'm gonna play Doomsday on Thursday with Ari. So be back for that. See y'all.